I'll try not to ramble here a little bit, but I thought I'd just give a little bit of background on myself to start with. So, as I said, I teach at Northern Bay College, which is located in Corio in Geelong. Um, I don't often talk about this, and most of the kids that are watching today probably won't even know this, but I actually have a quite long history with Corio because my gran grew up, when I was growing up, my gran lived there for over 20 years before she passed away. When we were picking our backgrounds today, I actually put this Garfield up in the background because she hand sewed it for me.
Uh,
Um, so it's interesting for me because I've sort of been in and out of the neighborhood. I've never lived there, but I spent a lot of time there growing up, and I have a lot of really like positive memories there of like my grand and pop taking me to the village to go and look at the pet store, of Mother's Day, of Father's Day, of Christmases and things like that. And for me, I have a lot of positive memories in the neighborhood. I started working at Northern Bay about 5 or 6, this would be my 6th year now, so about 5 years ago. And I got the call up there from a CRT agency who were offering me basically a couple of weeks of work. Um, and what they said to me at the time, and this sentence has floated around my head, I reckon, at least once a week, probably for at least 5 years. As we were finishing the call, they said, "Yeah, you'll be okay out there. The kids are a little rough." So I went out there, wondering what I'd be in for, thinking to myself, hey, I spent a lot of time in this neighborhood and I never found it that bad. And I got into my classroom in the first day and I was really surprised to find kids, normal kids who like to learn, kids who really want to excel and be excellent, kids who just get through the classroom day to day, kids that sometimes do present with complicated issues, but nothing that you wouldn't see like from any other school I've really taught at so far. And so for me, so for the first couple of years, I just went in thinking that, these are normal kids that we work with. And then I got involved with the Skyline Companionship Program and specifically with some of the roles around identifying our students at year 10 and working out the ones who we think might have the potential to get to Skyline. And to do that, you have to help them with their applications. And then you get to see everything that's actually going on in their lives. And I realized, in a weird way, I had it wrong. You read through these stories of these just incredible kids working through just some of the most horrific circumstances to have to go through. And they're kids that don't just want to get through their days. They want to excel. They want to put their best versions of themselves out to the world and give back. So I look at that and I realize that I was wrong at that time. Our kids aren't really normal kids either. To deal with what they deal with and to still present what they present to us, they're superhuman. So that's sort of the way I see it. And I'm really honored that Skyline would acknowledge my work. I'm really honored that they'd give me time to speak today. Um, I'm really flattered that people look at the work I do with these kids and they think, wow, this is tremendous and it really helps them. But for me, in a really weird way, it's never felt like work. It's just kind of felt like of a natural extension of what I would want to be doing with my career, if that makes sense. So I guess really what I'm trying to get at here is thank you for having me up here, but mostly to my Skyline, well, not just to my Skyline students, but to all of the Skyline students watching, thank you for being just the incredible people that you are. It's really my honor to get to deal with you on a day-to-day basis.